All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Saturday, December 3rd. This video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. Donovan Mitchell, 27.5 total points. If you choose over, you get 95 points. If you choose under, you get 105 points. Got Cade Cunningham, over under 4.5 total assists. If you choose over, you get 80 points. If you choose under, you get 120 points. You do get a deposit match up to 250 if you use my promo code DFS Chapo, or you can use the link that's in my description. We're doing just DraftKings for today, for a million reasons, but we're gonna keep this video really short. If anybody needs any extra help with FanDuel, just jump in the chat. We got you. But obviously, if they're my player pool for DraftKings, they're my player pool for FanDuel. You just gotta look at the salary. We're starting with point guard. All right. Obviously, Luka was out Friday night. Not sure if he's gonna actually be out on Saturday, but we'll keep eye on that. I don't think everybody's gonna be so quick to load up on Dallas on a 10-game slate, especially after that Kyrie Irving performance. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I kind of figured that was gonna happen, but playing Kyrie was the correct play, especially at 9100. That he was on, no, I think it was 83 on FanDuel, I think it was, and 91 on DraftKings. So he was at an amazing price and an amazing spot, but I kind of had it in the back of my mind that he was gonna fail. It's all good. He'll most likely, if he plays without Luka, he'll be a lot better, but the ownership will come down because people, you're only as good as your last game. Halliburton 11-2. Listen, this guy Halliburton's matchup proof. It doesn't matter if he plays Miami, if he plays the 96 Bulls, if he plays Denver, you're still going to get the same production out of him. So he's always absolutely in play. 78, 65, 47, 49 to 73 fantasy points from a fucking point guard. He's putting up Jokic numbers at a point guard position. Crazy. You got to play Halliburton. SGA 10-5, going a little bit under the radar. You might have to torch the anemic Dallas Mavericks, so you got to play SGA also. Trae Young, absolutely. Trae Young got me to second place in the contest on Thursday's slate. Trae Young always goes under on also, especially in his matchups. This matchup right here, he's always good against Milwaukee, because I remember when Trae Young first came out, I was scared to play him against Milwaukee and Miami, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with Trae Young. Trae Young does what he wants. Fire up Trae Young. All these point guards are in play. Fox is in play. Irvin, we just spoke about. We keep an eye on Luka. Lillard is just okay. He's taking a couple steps back. Donovan, 9.2, should torch Detroit. Cunningham, okay, play. I don't like playing against Cleveland. Pace is too slow. DeJounte. Actually, Milwaukee has a fast pace, so I kind of like Trae Young a little bit more now that I think about it. Murray's in play. Van Vliet in play. Everybody gets up to play the Lakers. Don't forget that. Fire up Van Vliet. McCollum's in play. Brogdon is fine against the ghost of Utah. Dinwiddie. I don't need Dinwiddie with Cam Thomas back. You absolutely see who fails when Cam Thomas is on the court, and it's Dinwiddie. Clear as day. Garland, you could take a shot. Cole Anthony is absolutely in play. Russell, White's in play. Don't really need Reggie Jackson at 6,300. Keontae George, Gordon, Suggs, Giddey, Ivy, Lowry. We keep an eye on him. Monk. I made a decision to fade Bruce Brown. I don't need Bruce Brown. We'll pay attention to news. Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes, if he starts again, he's absolutely in play at $5,200. Killian Hayes is absolutely active. I was able to sneak him in the lineup at 4,500 when it came out that he was starting. 28 minutes, 4,500, 37 fantasy points. That's all I need to say. Rose, these guys are okay plays, but once you start hitting 5K, I start to get skeptical. If DeSumno starts again, he's gonna play at 5K. Hardy will keep an eye on if there's no Luca. 10-game slate, you got a little bit more wiggle room, more options. Bane's in play, Ingram's in play, Jalen Green's in play. Remember, scoring guards against Lakers, I'm very high on. Shaden Sharp's in play. I think he had a breakout game the last time they played. 52 fantasy points. Yep. Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is priced correctly. He's not expensive. He's not too cheap. You know exactly what you're gonna get. They need to just start him and stop with the bullshit, bringing him off the bench. He's gonna take every shot he gets, every chance he gets, he's gonna shoot it. So you might as well just start him, let him do what he needs to do. Fire up Cam Thomas. I'm all for Austin Reeves. He's been underperforming fantasy wise like the last 10 games. Oops, I'm lying. Cleveland, he had a good game. Dallas, at 5.6, 33 fantasy points is good. At 6.7, 33 fantasy points is not good. So just be careful with Austin Reeves. But I wouldn't be playing him. Hill, Robinson, Strus, Bogdan, Eric Gordon, I think I spoke about. Middleton is unplayable for me. Suggs, Herder, they're all in play. Nothing really stands out. Beasley's been more incorporated into this Milwaukee team. You could take a shot on him, but I still don't feel comfortable doing it. THT, Hawkins, Caruso. If Caruso starts, listen, they're babying his minutes, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, they're babying him. He's playing like 3-minute rotations, so I don't know what to tell you. He started. He should listen. I'm not. I don't know. I can't play a guy at 5.3K that's going to start and then have his minutes monitored. So, yeah, I can't do it. The Bulls are in shambles. The rest of these guys, I'm not really going to be touching. Like I said, unless news comes out that makes them worthy. Until then, they're unworthy. You feel me? LeBron will keep an eye on. Jimmy will keep an eye on against Indiana. Mikal Bridges is an okay play. I don't really like him at 8,300 with Cam Thomas back. Take some shots away from him. Franz Wagner. I think he put up 52 fantasy points. I was high on Franz Wagner. Obviously, he's in my thumbnail. He was in my thumbnail until we got all that news. So I'm gonna keep playing Franz Wagner. Orlando's a good team. There's nothing you can really do about it. All right. Michael Porter looks better without Murray. DeRozan, I'm not interested in right now. He's not interested in playing. I'm not interested in rostering him. Aldama got benched. Not interested in him. Still played 33 minutes. but his minutes are going up and down. So it's like I can't look at his game log and be like, all right, well, he played 33 minutes. Let me play him because I already know that his range of playing time is up and down. Um, 22, 36, 27, 25, 33 fantasy points last 5 games: 13, 28, 25, 21, 42. I'm pretty sure you guys rostered all Dom at some point in your life, and he either let you down or helped you cash. But Memphis is really all over the place, especially with these bench players. And he shot 700%. So if you want a game log watch, be like 33 minutes, 42 fantasy points, and play him again, congratulations. I hope it works out for you. But there's a very possible chance that you play him tomorrow or tonight and he gives you 22 minutes and 13 fantasy points. That's just Santi Aldama for you and the system in Memphis. So there's nothing personal. Maybe if Tillman is out, I like Aldama a little bit better, but just not something you could trust like that. Let's see. Alshare Thompson started off hot. Now they're bringing him off the bench. Detroit, I'll be honest with you. From the outside looking in, I don't think Detroit is coached very well, but I haven't really took a deep dive into the fucking 2023 Detroit Pistons. So I don't fucking know, but just at a glance, they don't look like they're coached very well. And I know it's Monty Williams, but you know how you know a sign of a bad team? You see all these teams out here, especially with multiple stars, what they do is they do something called what's the word I'm looking for? They do I can't think of it. Like what they do is like when they had Chris Paul and Harden, one would go to the bench while the other one plays. And then when the other one comes off the bench, the other one will sit. So they will always have at least one of them on the court, right? And they don't do that in Detroit. So you have Cunningham, you have Ivy, you have Killian Hayes as your ball handlers, when they start. And then when it's time for the second unit to come in, you change all 5 guys. So you don't even have one of your starters or main ball handlers to lead that second unit. You bring in straight 5 guys, fresh 5 guys off the bench. You know what I'm saying? That's why they always getting blown out. But you know what I think? I think they probably just want to lose anyway. They want to lose anyway. So it's fine. There's a word for that, but I can't think right now. Strus, you could take Strus is expensive to be honest with you. With a full healthy Cleveland team, I don't play Cleveland when they're all healthy. Maybe Jared Allen if he's priced appropriately, but I can't do it. I can't pay $6,400 for Max Strus playing next to Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, and Allen. Then LeVert off the bench. I can't do it. Jalen Williams, you could take a shot. Bogdan is pricey. You could take a shot. If there's no Butler, you could take a shot with Jaquez. Hunter's in play, just always in foul trouble. Grayson Allen again if there's no Booker. Herbert Jones if you're desperate for value. The rest of these guys I can't really play right now. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. That lets YouTube know that you enjoy what you're watching. Help circulate it to new viewers. If you're struggling to cash, still having difficulties with NBA DFS, you need help with lineups, you need my lineups, you want me to build you lineups, you need NFL lineups, MMA lineups, NHL lineups, just check out the Patreon link in the description. All right, you got Giannis at 11.3, fire him up. Durant, 10K. Still too cheap if he's by himself without Booker. Zion's in play against Chicago. Banchero obviously had to have a bounce back game against Washington. 15 to 56. Go figure. He's absolutely in play. I was just scared about his ankle, but he's in play. Jaren Jackson Jr. is an okay play. Evan Mobley. Now, I just finished saying I don't like playing Cleveland when they're healthy. I'll make an exception for Evan Mobley because he's been very good this season, averaging about 40 fantasy points a night. Very consistent, very dependable, 29, 43, 35, 57, and 37. And even though Jalen Duren is a good center on Detroit, centers still have their way in the paint with Detroit. Fire Evan Mobley. Jeremy Grant's in play, just playing an awful team, but he's going up against another awful team. So he's very, very, very playable at 7,600 on the slate. John Collins is just there, 6.8K. He averages 30 fantasy points a night. That math don't math. You see what I'm saying? You'll need an extraordinary night from him to pay off his ticket. I'm not interested. Aldama, 6.7. Very risky. Good luck with that. Cam Johnson, 6.3. You could take a shot. Jordan. Jabari Smith Jr., you could take a shot. Keegan Murphy's back. You could probably take a shot. Not really too enthusiastic about him. Sadiq Bey's in play. Portis, if you're desperate. Stewart is okay. Nothing spectacular. Finney Smith. Don't think I need him if he doesn't start. Patrick Williams, I don't need. The rest of these guys, I don't really need. Toppin. Fontecchio, not on a 10-game slate. I don't need none of these guys right now, to be honest with you. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here. Trying to keep this video short. Not doing a good job of that, but that was my intentions. Jokic, AD's been smashing. It's funny. Media is very quiet when he's dominating. And then if he has a down game or he gets hurt, media's all over it. Look at these numbers: 36, 61, 38, 63, 57. He's been, and he's 10K. So AD looks like a must play, to be honest with you, at 10K. Fire him up. Sabonis is in play. Sengun is in play. Sengun is soon going to be priced like Sabonis, so play him while you can. Vooch, I'm not interested in Vooch under any circumstance. I'm not interested in the Bulls like that. Holmgren, 7.8. You take a shot. Turner, Nurkic. Valanciunas is back to being in the player pool. Ayton, if you're desperate. Claxton in a good matchup against Orlando. Like, there's really nobody to stop him if he feels like, doing what he needs to do. Duren is an okay spot. Jared Allen looks good, 6.5. Him and Mobley look good against Detroit. A lot of rebounds to be had. Brook Lopez, 6.3 in play. Walker Kessler, not interested. Capella's okay. Goga, okay. And the rest of these guys I'm not going to touch. Maybe Okongwu. Okongwu's my go-to center. Last man in type deal. Never fails me. Hasn't failed me yet. But got Okongwu. You got Lively. And I think that's about it. So let me wrap this video up. Let me get out of here. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. Hope you had a profitable Friday night. If you need any lineups for any slates, anything, check out the Patreon link in the description. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.